Welcome to the Wings Mobile Detailing Business and Automotive Podcast, the only podcast that will guide you on how to start and grow six-figure companies. As our team expand from one business location to worldwide domination, you will get step-by-step insights from a millennial franchisor and franchise owner with your host, Andre Mezalira.
Hello everyone, this is Andre with the Wings Mobile Detailing Podcast. For all of you business owners and detailers, today I'm going to cover the topic of leveraging your tasks. This has been a long day for me personally. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just using this as an example for this podcast. Complaining is for whiners, and that's not what I'm doing right now. Long day today. And as an entrepreneur, you know how it is every single day until night. It's non-stop. If people thinking that they want to get in entrepreneurship to grow, where they actually want to grow a business, to acquire freedom on their time, they're completely mistaken. You get freedom if you want to go for a corporate job. If you're on entrepreneurship, you have no freedom until later, until you grow the business. Why? Because you have a million tasks to do. You have from morning to evening. Right now it's 12:28 a.m., almost 1 in the morning. And I'm recording this podcast right now super tired because it's the only time I had available for me after running the payroll for the team. And guys, at the beginning, that's how it is. At the middle, that's how it is. Most likely towards the end, you might get a little bit of a break. If you are, obviously, I'm not gonna use the word lucky, but if you actually, you might get a lucky break. You might get a break if you grow the business. Now talking about leverage. With all this time, entrepreneurs, you have to spend a lot of your time on things. As a business owner, spend a lot of time on things that is not directly related to growing the business. Growing the business entails acquiring clients, marketing, growing the brand, getting brand recognition by doing what? By posting on social media, and among other things. Things that are not related to growing the business, but you have to go through it to grow the business. Otherwise, it's just going to go down, but it's not directly related to growing the business, are things like, running the payroll, what I was doing just now, responding to clients' concerns that they may have. Obviously, you have to do these things to grow the business. But what I'm saying is this does not directly apply to growing the business. Doing these things, like running the payroll. You grow the business by acquiring clients, growing your margin, getting more money, getting more clients. And growing the business is also, expanding your brand, which is posting, as I just said. But as an entrepreneur, until night, some days I spend my entire day doing things that is not, like all day doing things that's not completely related to growing the business. And the more you leverage this tasks that's not related to growing the business, like answering to clients, placing the clients on the calendar, the more you leverage each of these tasks, and the more you can use the time on actually applying directly to growing the business, the better it is, the faster you grow. Now, obviously, as a business owner in the beginning, you may not be able to do that, but you can leverage time by having other people take on these tasks. At the beginning, you may not be able to pay somebody. You're not going to be able to pay somebody to put the clients on your calendar, to run the payroll for you to do that. Because if you do that at the beginning, it doesn't work. You're not supposed to. It may sound nice, okay, you're leveraging everything, but then you're spending all your money on things that you're not supposed to spend on at this time of the game. There are other ways, though. Obviously, most ways does require money. Franchising is a way. Franchising, so we're a franchisor, and we franchise our business for people to start their business with us. But this requires money. If anybody wants to franchise their business with us, to pretty much do that, what is it going to happen? They're not going to have to worry about the small tasks, because pretty much Wings Mobile Detailing will get them that figured out for them. So they will just grow their business. They're just going to get the clients on their calendar. When they franchise with us, they're just going to start getting, the clients popped up on their calendar. And what they are worried about is managing their team so that they can grow. So they delegated all that part so they can focus on providing exceptional service and retaining the money, the profit. That's a way to delegate your tasks. I'm not trying to sell my franchise here, but it is a way. It is a way to have other people do that. But what does it take? This requires money. So at the end of the day, you have to do those tasks anyways, and you cannot run away from it. The same thing applies with franchising. It requires money to buy a franchise with Wings Mobile Detailing. And just, obviously after you purchase it and you acquire it, you're just going to have clients coming in your calendar, because that's what we do. We promote. We have clients in other states. It does not matter where you are. And we have you, with the calendar. So we do all the back end systems and everything for you. And there's even training for employees. There's all those systems in which you would have to spend months and months spending your time on ambiguous tasks that are also crucial to the growth of the business. But then you apply that time to focusing on providing the best service ever that you can to your clients. That's a benefit. That's the importance of delegating tasks. But this podcast is more about the fact that at the beginning, you shouldn't be paying other people to manage the social media for you. You shouldn't be paying other people, even though that sounds like, based on this podcast, that you want to do that. You want to delegate. Yes, you do want to delegate, but not at the wrong time. Not at the wrong time. A lot of business owners, they make the mistake of they're not even 6 months in business, not even a year in business, and they already want to have a marketing company. They already want to have to pay somebody to answer phone calls, a secretary, when they're barely getting any phone calls. They already want to spend money on ambiguous, just things that you do on a daily basis, but they just want to delegate everything because they hear the business owners, their job is to just lead and delegate to everybody. But when you're doing that at the beginning, you're spending money. It's not for free. If it was for free, heck, you take it and you're able to delegate everything. If you get free people doing work for you, we're people promoting the business for you, giving clients to you, or paying your guys, whatever. If it was free, heck, you do that. You take it right away. However, it's not free, and it takes money, and you have to know the time when you're prepared, financially prepared, and when you really need it to delegate the time. And I have another podcast when that time comes. But this is a very short podcast because I wanted to just throw something out there, guys. If you're an existing business owner, just be careful with not delegating tasks too early in the game. And I have a complete podcast. Matter of fact, it's the podcast number 39, titled as When to Delegate Tasks for Startup Business Owners. Guys, go back. If you want to listen to the podcast number 39, it's going to explain to you when to delegate tasks, when's the good time to do it, and the reason why you want to do that. I kind of explained the reason why on this podcast. And I just had a thought how franchising, how you acquiring somebody who can do that for you. Now I'm trying to sell my franchise, but somebody who can do that for you, who can put the clients on your calendar there. That work by itself, it shouldn't have a price for you, because if you value your time and you know how much it is worth to have that done automatically for you, and you're just focusing on the growth of the business. If you understand how that's gonna jump, give a quick start for your business and make you jump ahead by doing this, there's no price on that. It's an investment. If you guys are curious about, we have different ways that we can help. If you're already a business owner, already a detailer who's got your own materials, supplies, equipments, and everything, hit us up, guys. Wings Mobile Detailing. You can hit me up on Instagram, and I'm gonna show you exactly what we can provide for you in a win-win situation. And the initial fee for it, it pays off instantly. I would say if you franchises there will promise you that it's gonna pay off in a matter of 2, 3, 4, 5 years, sometimes 10 years. But with us, it's a matter of months, if not weeks. Honestly, just hit us up, touch us up on Instagram, and I'll be glad to explain to you. I can explain to you in less than 5 minutes, and we can just have a conversation about it. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you listening to this podcast. I know we went to 11 minutes, and good luck out there with your business.